Hey, Jenny Jones, Digital Growth Hacks Club. Hey, listen, wanted to take a few minutes to share with you awesome idea and or opportunity that I was thinking about, and I had a couple tools in front of me, and I wanted to put some things together. If this is your first time at this channel, please go ahead and like and subscribe. I'm always doing these different hacks, coming up with these different things. I woke up at 2 o'clock in the morning. My wife said, "Where are you going?" I says, "Hey, I gotta go get this out of my head, so I'm leaving this with you now." So listen, what I have is I've put in front of you 4 different tools for less than $300. So if you have a $300 investment, this is a tool you can basically essentially start a business overnight. It's going to cost you about $300, and let me tell you the reason why. This $300 investment will probably net you 10, 20 fold that, and let me show you the breakdown on how it works. Now, what I have in front of you, this is what I would call a lead magnet. Now, if this is your first time to this channel, like I said, go ahead and like, subscribe. I'm going to be giving you different terms, different things when it comes to digital marketing. A lead magnet is something you perform or you put together, whether it be a small ebook or PDF or something that attracts someone to get, and you invite them into your ecosystem to get to know you a little bit better. This is a lead magnet that I did, and as you can see here, I have 4 different numbers here. I'm gonna drop the video inside of this actual video, and you'll be able to hear it. I'm not gonna put the link there. I don't want to run up the numbers on this particular PDF that I put out there, but what I've did is I've incorporated one tool here inside this entire tool, right? And I'm going to share you the concept of what I did to make this all happen. So let's go ahead and get started. This particular lead magnet is a PDF, and it has legs and it has analytics, meaning that if someone downloaded it, they could share it, they could pass it to someone else. And the more they pass it to someone else, this actual document is going to tell me what is the actual value of the actual document. So the actual tool is LoudDoc, and what you can do is you can look at the analytics of the actual tool here. But let's do the breakdown. So this tool, I can create a video here that talks. I don't even have to talk, and a lot of people say, well, I don't want to be on camera. No problem. You can use this particular tool here. Let's talk about LoudDoc first. The actual tool itself. LoudDoc is a tool, starts at $69, right? And LoudDoc is a tool that allows you to create PDFs, and from those PDFs you can turn them into mini apps, or people can share them. You can play videos, and or you can narrate them. You don't even have to put your face on them. This particular narration that I did, I'm going through and breaking down this particular mutual fund quick sheet, and I'm telling them what's going on with the largest holdings and all this, so on and so forth. I'm going to put the video in at the end, and you'll be able to hear this actual video. So I'm going to implant that into the end. So I just wanted you to take a look at the tool first. The tool is $69, right? I would recommend, for this particular tool, I would recommend getting at least a tier 2, but I want to keep you under $300. So tier 1, $69, you can create 8 of these or 8 landing pages. Now, what are you attracting them to? Your landing page, this particular landing page is hot. So they can click on this link, or you can create a link in here that takes them to a landing page. Now, let me show you what I did with this tool. This particular tool right here, this is a tool called, DeepWord, right? DeepWord is a tool that you can use that actually does the talking for you, right? You don't have to. If you're now putting together a tool, you can have a tool like, I just reloaded here. You can have a tool like DeepWord, and the tool actually goes out and it creates the information for you. So let me pull that tool up for you. And what I did was I actually created a particular tool right here, and I'll play this tool for you. This is the one, actually, this is not the one I created. I was testing. This one had a different background, so I just loaded up the background. This background behind is just this is just a document that I created, and I put my actual virtual person on top of it. And what I did was I actually created an actual script for him to talk. So let me show you what that looks like. I don't have the script there. Oh, because let me just show you right here real quick. So what you can do is you can find your characters here, right? And then what you do is you create the script right here and they could talk for you. Funny, female Jenny, right? There's a guy named Jenny. He's not in here, but so this is female Jenny. So what you can do is you can actually just go and then just put you can copy and paste in your what it is you're actually trying to say, and you can pick the voice here and you can preview it, and then you can download it. And so with these particular characters, you can choose them, then you can choose their attire, right? And then so I used a green screen so I can drop them in a different background. The particular person I used was Oscar. He had on a tie because I'm talking about actual finances, right? So I wanted him to look professional, right? So this particular tool, so we already started out, we had possible 139 here. I chose 69. I think we can get away with 69 if we wanted to stay under $300, right? Then we went to DeepWord, right? And again, you're going for that look here, that where you actually have a person speaking for you or behalf. This particular document, you can actually put your own voice in there. Actually, you can put your own video in there, but most people don't like to be on camera. And if they want a professional talking for them, they can actually do that here. So we have that tool. Now he says, well, okay, so what am I creating that tool for? You're creating it for an actual class that you're gonna create, and you're gonna learn how to create the class and or what class is in demand from a tool called Eureka, Eureka.io. Eureka.io goes out, scours the internet, tries to look for the top courses. Not only that it looks for the top courses, it will find the actual courses for your, let me see. It actually find the actual courses that are in your niche. For this particular one, if I did retirement planning, right, which is what my sheet is on, it says, it gives me an opportunity score. This algorithm uses that by enrollments and all that, and it tells you what the top score, demand is good, check your uniqueness, and it's telling you the trends of the actual search for retirement planning. There's only 5 courses. There's a lot of different courses. We look at digital marketing and all that, but this is an opportunity here. This particular course is 6 hours. Someone's made an estimated $22,000 from this particular course. They're selling it for $14.99. One thing you need to understand about creating courses and or how-to manuals, those are digital. They're almost like someone creating an album or a CD or an LP, right? Those are not dating myself, but once an album is made, once a digital CD is made, it's mass produced and it generates money in perpetuity, right? That's what digital course does. So you can create a business that will generate money in perpetuity. You only have to write it once. That's why if you go and you look at a tool like DeepWord, you can just have other people talk for you. You don't have to show up. And one way to teach a course is you just only have the person show up. So you can save your hours here. Let's view the plans here. You can save your hours here. This is 20 minutes. You could get in 5 videos, do 5 chapters, 5 minutes a piece or something like that. And that person only introduces the next chapter. So chapter 1, we're going to talk about this. We're going to talk about that. Let's get to the next chapter. Then you just do a voiceover and talk through the course. This is awesome stuff, people. I'm giving you guys some of my secrets. I know, I admit it, but this is what I do. So I have an opportunity here for a course retirement plan. Now, let's top it off with the last particular setup, and I think it's not uniquely talked about. Again, this tool, a lot of people are not talking about it, but this tool is gold for finding courses. Let me show you. If I did something on digital marketing, all right, so we look at that, right? Let's look at the opportunity on that. Right? Great. Might be competitive, but demand the trend says there's room for it. Look at the demand for digital marketing. Someone's made $14 million selling a $21 course. Again, digital gold once you create these courses. So you basically turn $300. How do you turn $300 into 14 million? I'm teaching you how, right? That's a worthy investment, right? So what you do with that, and then not only does it shows you the course. You go to it, and it breaks the entire course down for you. You can see the overview. You can see the introduction, the market research, make a website, email marketing, right? It tells you how long they are. you can use your introduction. So what you do is you use your DeepWord, and you can come on, you can only have to be on camera maybe once. You do an introduction. Hey, I'd like you for joining us here today. I am Jenny Jones. I'm going to break down some courses with you. I will have some help from some friends, right? I'll have Jenny joining me, female Jenny, right? I can do that, or I can have Nancy joining me. She's going to come along and help me. She's going to help with the intermissions. I'll be teaching most of the class, but she's going to help break down the intermissions. I'm done. I basically was on camera for 5 minutes. If you're a female, you put on your lipstick and your makeup, 5 minutes, you're done. And you can do an entire course. You can do the beginning. And normally when I do my courses, I will do the beginning, I will do a middle, and I will do an end. And I record all three of them at the same time. That'll take me maybe 20 minutes with retakes. So I'll do the beginning. Hey, this is Jenny Jones. Thank you for welcome to my course. I'll do a middle where I'll encourage them. Hey, you're at the halfway point. Way to go. You guys are hanging in there. Thus far, we've learned this, but wait until we get to the second half. There's lots more meat to go. Let's go ahead and get into it. Right. And I'll do that. That's my second. Right. And then my last one is I'll thank them for joining me in the course. I'll probably offer them a call to action or something like that. I'll do all of those at the same time, same sit down, same recording. Once I'm done with those 3 recordings, I'm done. Then I'll use a tool, right? Then I'll use a tool like a DeepWord to go and introduce all my chapters. Or I'll have them come up and says, hey, now what you're going to see. And what happens is these people actually talk on screen and they say the things that you want them to say right here. This is gold, people. Then what you do is you drop it into a tool like Uteach, right? Uteach, $89. I think there's 6 days left on this. This is a very powerful tool. I've tried a lot of them. This one by far, I have 3 academies now. When I first bought it, I bought 1, but they do so well. I ended up buying 2 more because I have 2 more academies I'm going to be creating. The second one was already created. I got a third one I'm going to be creating. So what this is, you only need one, $89 here. You can do unlimited courses, right? Unlimited live sessions per month. So what you do is when you create your courses, you can have maybe 1 live session a month. You can probably have your courses in here. If you wanted to do digital marketing, like I said, it's $14 course. You can do a $14 course for $14 or so on and so forth, and do a live course for $60 or something like that. And the live courses, you can use Zoom for that, and so on and so forth. That's it, people. I just gave you 3 tools. I gave you LoudDoc, which is $69. You can do that. I gave you DeepWord, which you can get that done for $59, right? I gave you Eureka. Eureka's $99. Eureka serves a lot of purposes. I was able to I did a research project for one of my clients, one of my agencies. I used Eureka to do the project, and I sold him a research on what kind of course to do next. I sold him that research for $49. So I've already made my money back with Eureka, right? And so Eureka, and then you look at a tool like Uteach. You cannot tell me you cannot buy something for $89 one time and use it in perpetuity with unlimited courses, right? And make 10 million, 14 million like that one student did. So let's go back here. So this one student made this one instructor made 14 million, right? 14 million, right? So this is a lot. There's a lot of students who's gone through his course. $21. You can pay, $99, $89 and create a course that gives you unlimited runway, right? So you can narrow down the niches, right? You can see the competition. They let you know the opportunity score. Is it possible for me to get into that a little bit more? Or you can change the niche. You say, you know what, I want a different niche. All right. So again, this has been Jenny Jones. I did not want to hold you long. Again, these 4 tools, less than $300, can make you unlimited income, right? So that's enough with the excuses. There's money to be made. If you don't want to be on camera, no problem. Get this tool, DeepWord. You don't have to be on camera, right? I really believe people need to see your face at least at the beginning and at least at the end. Record both of those in the same session. Again, this has been Jenny Jones, Digital Growth Hacks. I'm going to put the video to this particular setup, this particular setup. I'm going to put the video in there. I'm going to put this actual PDF in there so you can hear what this guy is saying. I typed in everything as though I was doing it, but it's actually here and it's the video. Again, this has been Jenny Jones. Hopefully this was helpful. I'm just trying to help people grow, trying to help them increase their bottom line using different tools, different hacks. One-time costs. All of this you can buy and return it in 2 days, 3 days, 2 weeks, but you have 60 days to return all of it. All right, Jenny Jones. There should be links below to all 4 of these tools below. You guys take care. Be safe out there. Goodbye for now.
As you can see, Jenny Jones has pointed out 3 key areas for you to pay attention to in this quick mutual fund sheet. Number 1 talks about some of the largest stocks in this particular mutual fund. Microsoft is the largest at or around 4%. Number 2, you will see some of the sector holdings that they own as biotechnology being their largest singular holding within the portfolio. Number 3, Jenny shares a graph of a near 9% return of the last 20 years. Finally, number 4 shares the average annual return over a 1-year, 5 years, and 10-year period. Of course, past performance is not guaranteed for future results. Jenny told me to tell you to have a nice day and reach out to him with any questions on the mutual fund he has personally selected for you.